Okay. Can I talk to you? Who goes there? Identify yourself. Raider, eh? We're currently investigating the disappearance of several civilians. Nobody leaves the town until we find out what happened to them. If you have any complaints, take it to Maximus. Yes, sir. Oops, wrong button. Okay. See, that's the garrison. Let's go back here. If I remember correctly, there was a spider here in early access. Take book. The History of Carthal. Cool. I won't read out that big wall of text, but if you wanted to read it, you could just pause the video and watch it. Or get the game and get it for yourself. You don't see many dwarfs so far south. Apparently the Longbeards used to have an outpost in the mountains just north of here, so many of them still live in the peninsula. I'm not sure it's Thalmann's story though. In any case, he is a pretty good armorer. You better take a look at his work before you hit the road. Oh, welcome to my humble workshop. Looking for a shield? Gossip. Oh, I can't tell you to see. Pleases me to meet members of my kin here in Sprogel. There are not many dwarfs in the Aegean Peninsula. The ones you meet and see having a Carthal probably used to live in the southern post of Surga before it was abandoned a couple years ago. Me? I'm a stronghammer, born and raised in Grimham. I've been crafting armor since I was a wee boy. It's always an honor to receive a member of the Grimstain clan in my humble shop. I hope you found my armor and shields to your liking. Nobody in Ashcan can jub my work better than you will. Again, this was in early access, but he had a different dialogue because one of my party members is a dwarf, and I'm assuming the rest of the game is like that, where if you have a certain race, then you get to see certain dialogue. So if you don't choose like the dwarf race, you want to see that dialogue. It's always a fun tidbit. Training, heavy armor export. Do I even have any money? Nope. What do you have? There's stuff in there, but I don't want to waste my money because I have no money. Now I mentioned this in my first set of videos, but I'll mention it again. A big downside that I don't like about this game as opposed to past Might and Magic games is there's no merchant skill. There's no disarm trap skill, there's no merchant skill. If there's no disarm trap, I don't think we have to worry about traps. I don't know, maybe there will be. But the merchant skill not being there is kind of a bummer because I love getting that skill and make lots of money, which is unfortunate. So there's some skills that they took it out. They kind of streamlined it a bit, which is a bit sad, but what can you do? Every time you move on a tile, time passes. Yep. Oh, was this chest here before? Huh, cool. Now I'm wondering if some chests and barrels are randomized each time you play the game, so it's kind of a different experience each time, as addition to whatever party members you have that are different. But I'm sure some chests are still the same. It's hard to tell because I don't remember from my Oh, that's how you do it. Enter Lean's house? Yeah. There's several quests I can pick up. Yes, what do you want? Oh, wow. Lean's a hot chick. Come in the paladin. Only the governor of the peninsula has the authority to dub crusaders and make them paladins. Class change. My husband was killed and my son stolen from me. I thought of taking my own life, but Erath found me and gave me a new purpose. I became a battle priestess, a crusader, the incarnation of dragon's light, wrath, and justice. Some crusaders have chosen the path of mercy and become paladins, the bearers of the holy light. I almost made a paladin, but I wanted the free mages more. Path is not for me, though, and will never be. All the mercy I can deliver now is in the form of harsh, cold steel. I have come to this region looking for my 3 escaped criminals. One of them has joined a band of the highwaymen and has been taking part in attacks against travelers against the Cathali Road. His birth name is Lucas, but he prefers to call himself Luke. Another one, Kirk, is a pirate. He can be found in the muck pit called the Crag. The last one has joined the ranks of the Blackguard mercenaries in Cathal, who are a bunch of cutthroats. His name is Ripley. If you meet them during your travels, can you give them a message? Tell them I offer them one last chance to abandon their wicked path and turn with sins. If they don't, do what you must. Cool. And again, if you haven't played these games before, that little ding noise means it is written down in your journal. See, you have a journal, and all lore, books, and whatnot is written down in here. Beastries. When you fight enemies, stats are showed up on them. Quests are automatically listed in here. Quest tokens. Going side quest, main quest. The only thing I can't tell is if barrels are listed in here. Barrels don't seem to be listed on here unless it's a hidden thing. But yeah, any. Although wait a second, that's another downside. Unlike previous games. See, previous games, when you learn the location of a trainer or class, trainer, it's automatically recorded in your journal. Same thing with barrels and stuff like that. So if you ever forget where is the trainer for heavy arms, you can just look in your journal. This one doesn't seem to do that, which is a bummer. Or at least for people like me with bad memory. Okay, I could go down there. What was this tool again? Oh yeah, adventure types are so serious. You need to have fun once in a while. Here, let me tell you a joke. You know why earth elementals look so mean? They have hearts of stone. Yeah, sure. How does a demon in show get his haircut? He eclipses it. Take me and tell me some jokes, pal. So my brother is a beekeeper. One day he shows me a bee and says, "This is the clumsiest bee ever." No surprise to say, it's a bumblebee. Hate you. Oh, is that? No, I guess I can't go in there. Oh, what? Triajojo came from seven cities years ago. Apparently she was a member of the House Materia, but was kicked out. For some reason, if you're looking for a protective charm or talisman of any sort, she's the one you ought to see. Just don't forget to negotiate the price. Can I take some of the potions? Huh. Let's go say hi there. Oh, hi. Adventurers. I love adventurers. Always looking to buy exotic, whatever you pronounce that, artifacts. Welcome, Jahora. Alright, what do you got? Before I was expelled, I mean, before I left the academy, I was a alchemist of the House Material, one of the main magical orders. We specialize in magical objects, potions, constructs, like golems or titans. We're still a small house, though. House Eternal of Alborder holds the greatest material, and the House Anima has the greatest number of academies. Okay, I can't pronounce some words, lay off. But one day, I'm telling you, the alchemist would be forced to reckon with. Okay. Identify equipment. I don't have. Oh, Okay, so I can come to her to identify stuff. That's good to know. Because I didn't see any identify enemy skill, which is another skill they took away from us. Maybe just don't have to worry about it, I guess. Potions. I got some potions. Antidote. I could use some antidotes, though. I will buy some of these. I will buy 4? No. 3? 2. Let's buy 2. Because I think spiders drop them. And everything else is too expensive. What are these scrolls? Yeah, scrolls don't. They only have 3 charges. You sense the presence of secrets, unable to discover them for 50 turns. That's fun. That reveals nearby traps. Oh. Do I want to buy one of those? Permanently increases all attributes by 1. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Really expensive. Well, I need a dungeon. I used it in the dungeon in early access and I didn't find anything, so I'm gonna try going without it. I hope I don't miss anything. Okay, let's keep going. I think this is a spider, so first combat. Ready?
Great. Enemy for kill.
Yep. You can look around. Okay, let's combat turns, active marker. Yep. I know that. I can cast Entangle. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Oh, so you can still use ranged attacks up close, but it does reduced amount of damage. That's good, because in previous games, you can't do ranged attacks if you're next to an enemy. So in this, it still allows you to use the range, just not as strong. Although you have a lot of mana. What do I want her to do? That doesn't do anything. Here's your recon radius map by 1. Oh, that's cool. You know what? Let's just range the deck. And you are going to cast another one of those. Misses. Challenge. I don't need to worry about that. So attack. Let's shoot. You're gonna shoot as well. Oh, the arrow's sticking in him. Anyone hurt? Oh, she got hit, but she's not poisoned. Boom. Let's see, melee did 7. It's about the same. Attack.
We squash them under our boots and burn their nests.
Alright, again. When you kill an enemy, you learn their lore is added to your journal. But if you kill enough of them, then their stats are revealed. Again, another difference in this game compared to the previous games is in previous games there was a skill you could learn called Identify Monsters. Only certain classes can learn it, and depending on your ranking in that skill, you can learn stats about the monster. In this game, they made it passive to all classes, to where you just need, as a party as a whole, kill enough of those enemies. And if you kill enough of those enemies, then their stats are slowly opened up. So in the future, if you come across that enemy, you can just open up your journal and be like, alright, what was he weak against? He was weak against this. and so forth, so forth. So it pays to kill lots of one particular kind of enemy, which is pretty cool. I do like that feature. 23. As far as I can tell, mana really comes back when you rest. What are you? A blue liquid. So yellow was light, blue was water. Huh. So once again another resistance. But I don't know if she... I don't know if I want to bother giving the resistance to the mages, because they can learn... What was it? +1 for each skill level. Critical damage your dealt is reduced. Yeah, both the mages learn arcane discipline, so they don't really have to worry about magic resistance as much as the melee dudes. What about you? More gold. Did I get gold from that when I played earlier? I don't remember. Orlean. Hey, lady. Oh, hello there. Can I help you? Catharo? Catharo has been an imperial colony since the days of Brian Falcon. Some say it was a gift from the angels to celebrate Brian's conversion to Erath. But during the last centuries, Catharo's culture has grown very distinct from the imperial way of life, and has been increasingly subjected to the influence of the Seven Cities. I'm not really surprised. They want their independence, out of sight, out of mind, as I always say. Imperial reform, separating the church from the state. Great, I'm all for it. Currently, the imperial throne is far too much at the mercy of the whims of the angels and their priests. I'll share with you a little known fact. The Church of Erath manages the imperial treasures and taxes. It means that so far, it was impossible for the emperor to spend a single gold coin without the consent of his angelic ministers. As my father always says, never put your faith and gold on the same roof. And that usually is what corrupts the churches.
We're here to help.
Ooh. My brother Severin was a soldier, and he died a decade ago defending Castle Portimerne against the demons. Duke Anton of Griffin, who liberated Portimerne at the end of the Second Eclipse, had a shrine erected in remembrance of all the soldiers who gave their life for the peninsula and the Holy Empire. Since my brother's ashes were not recovered, I took the habit of laying flowers on the shrine of the anniversary of his death. However, with brigands roaming the countryside, I won't be able to do the trip this year. If your travels lead you near the shrine, could you lay these flowers on it? The shrine is located roughly midway between here and Portimore, a bit west of the main road. Looks like a small arch. Yeah, I am all for free quest. I mean, I'm all for quests in general, you know. Okay, let's go here. If I remember, there's a book here. Party collected a book. Sea shanties! Oh yeah! Simon's Curse. Connor's Treasure. Jolly Raven Song. Sailor's Promise. On the Jolly Raven. If I could sing, I would sing it, but you ain't gonna get me to sing. Let's see. Cadwell is the town's weaponsmith. Pay him a visit if you need to buy a new blade or repair an old one. He's a former soldier in the Unicorn armies, so he probably has some things to teach you as well. Teach me to better name my armies. Unless they were actual unicorns. Okay, that's where I started down there. Alright, so I'm not missing much. Hello, adventurers. Looking for a weapon? Another thing, again, I need to compare. Past games, there's lots of hidden stuff you can click on. random trees, rocks. If you click down, you would find random stats or random gold, rather random doors, all sorts of stuff. In this one, there's far less to click on. It's like automatically discovered for you, except for like the barrels and chests you occasionally find. So that's another streamline consequence, I should say. Veteran. I wasn't always a weaponsmith. A few years ago, I was a soldier in the Duke Oswin's unicorn's armor. Oswin, as you would expect from a duke, he didn't care much about the lives of his men, but expected complete obedience. I hear he's now the main opponent to the Empress Gredelin's politics. I'll be honest with you, the Empress made some mistakes, alright, but I shudder at the thought of an empire ruled by the likes of a duke. Right. Trade. You have all these. I'm pretty sure I gave everyone a bow. Yeah, I gave everyone a bow. So I'm good on that forefront.